tonight we get to welcome the next legend to receive the Distinguished Service Award, the Honorable Evelyn. May it please the administration, Dr. Mattisett, D. Jackson. Tonight I have the honor of representing the Honorable Evelyn Wilson. I want to thank, and Evelyn wants to thank, the Washburn School of Law and the Washburn School of Law Alumni Association. Also, thanks to all you professors. Evelyn insisted that there are no better professors than she had in law school. She also wants to thank those in the class of 1985. Which she insists is the very best class that ever came out of Washburn Law School. There are so many people that she wants to thank that have helped her along her professional journey. First, those members of the law firm Wright Hinson that hired her coming out of Western Kansas, and especially Tom Wright, her fellow litigator in that law firm, who's not only been a great legal influence for her, but also a great friend along with his wife, Carol. I want to thank, particularly out of the class of 85, the other 80% of the Fat Five. Cindy, Susie, Leslie, and Natalie, who have shown so much love and support for Evelyn. It's greatly appreciated. And lastly, I want to thank our family that's here tonight. My daughter Carrie, son Greg, daughter-in-law Lisa, and our grandchildren Ella, Olivia, and Lenny. So thank you very much. She is so honored for this award. Thank you. May we all have good friends on here. We have some bio information about Justice Wilson that I'll read, and then we're going to follow that up with a wonderful video that's put together by our staff. Justice Wilson became a Kansas Supreme Court Justice in 2020 and served until stepping down in July 2025 after an ALS diagnosis.
Since then, she earned the Distinguished Government Service Award from the Kansas Bar Association, the Jenny Mitchell Kellogg Achievement Award from the Kansas Women's Attorneys Association, the Chief Justice K. McFarland Award from the Women's Attorneys Association of Topeka, and the Warren W. Shaw Distinguished Service Award from the Topeka Bar Association. Prior to serving on the Supreme Court, she spent 15 years as a district and then chief judge of Kansas's 3rd Judicial District, encompassing Shawnee County. During that time, she earned the Honorable E. Newton Vickers Professionalism Award from the TBA in 2016. Wilson was also an adjunct instructor at Washburn Law, where she taught advanced trial advocacy classes. Before that, she was managing partner and a civil litigator for 12 years at Wright, Henson, Summers, Sebelius, Clark, and Baker of Topeka. She previously spent 7 years in that rural town, 2-person law firm in Northwest Kansas, and was Oberlin City Councilor and prosecutor for several years. Her memberships include the American Bar Association, Kansas Bar Association, Kansas Bar Foundation, Kansas Women's Attorneys Association, Sam A. Crow Inn of Court, and the Women's Attorneys Association of Topeka. We are incredibly honored to have given this award to Justice Wilson tonight in recognition of her very distinguished career and years of service to Washburn Law. And once again, direct your attention to the screens for that video.
When I was in junior high, I read a book about the Salem witch trials, and I was so offended by what happened to this woman. And I thought, boy, I wish I had been there so that I could do something about that and stand up for her and protect her. That was the first time I thought maybe it would be great to be a lawyer. So one day when I was, I don't know, a junior or senior, we always had supper together in my family. And Mom was talking about college, and I was going to go to Bethany, and what are you going to major in? You know, in the middle of this conversation, Dad said, "Whatever happened to being a lawyer?" I thought, wow, he really thinks I can. My father, who I respected so much, really, in that one moment, powerfully changed the trajectory of my future. I did get into law school. I got into a very good law school, and I've had a wonderful career as a justice. It's a dream. I still pinch myself. I think it's important that I remember all the people that lowered the ladder down to help me climb up that ladder. I love the law. I love this institution. I love the state. I have a responsibility to the people of Kansas. Of him to whom much is given, much is required. What I want every one of us to understand is that we all have a job to do. And that job is so important. Do your duty with honor, with integrity, with perseverance, and with all the guts you can muster.